All of the footballs used in the Super Bowl. I'm so proud of this. They are made here in Central Ohio.
Cameron is live at the Wilson Football Factory in Ada. Cameron, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we decided to travel a little bit of a ways, about an hour and a half outside Columbus, to Ada here at the Wilson Football Factory, because this morning is a very, very, very busy morning for the employees here, because they are making the Super Bowl footballs, and we're going to see those over on Fox 28 to ship out today for the Falcons and the Patriots to use in Super Bowl 51. So stay tuned with us over on Fox 28 on Good Day Columbus. We're going to see how these babies are formed from the beginning to the perfect touchdown pass. Let's go.
All right, we want to check back in with Cameron Fontana this morning, where he is in Ada, right?
Yeah, he's in Ada, where they make the Super Bowl footballs. How about that?
That's right, guys. I'm holding on to a game ball right here in my hands, and with me is Dan Riegel. How's it going, Dan?
Great.
So busy week for you guys. How many footballs are you making today, and how many do each team get?
Well, we make about 3,000 every day, but Super Bowl balls, we sent out 54 practice balls to each team yesterday, and these are the 54 to each team for the actual game.
So this could actually be used for a game-winning touchdown.
Yep, probably will.
Am I allowed to kiss it for luck?
Do whatever you want.
Good luck. I'm not going to tell you which team I'm wishing luck. And coming up today on Good Day Columbus, we're going to show you the whole process from cutting the leather to putting the air in it and stamping the team logo. Guys, we're going to toss it back to you. This could be it. This could be the game-winning touchdown.
Cameron has a mean spiral, too. So.
Why is he petting the football as if it were a dog?
Because he gives everyone hugs. Everyone and everything.
It is the last day. Footballs for the Super Bowl will be made at the Wilson Factory in Ada.
You got this one right here?
Right, this one's from what, 2015?
Yeah, so 2 years ago.
Yeah.
A little long.
What? You be quiet. That's where Cameron Fontana is this morning. He's at the Football Factory, and he's getting some work in.
Hey, that's right, Jessica. So we are with the lady who is the very, very beginning process. This is Michelle. How are you, Michelle?
Just fine.
So explain your process, because obviously this is the first part minus when the cow had to say bye-bye to Earth. What is this? What are you doing to it?
We got to cut the balls out. Big balls are the ones that they play with them in the
Super Bowl.
Yep.
So basically you're just cutting as many of these templates as you can out of a leather sheet, and you're using every inch of it, right?
Yep.
Do you even know how many you cut in a day? Probably thousands, right?
I don't pay.
How many years have you been working here?
40 years.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, you know what? I want to thank you, because you've been helping make Super Bowls for 40 years, Super Bowl footballs. Well, we're going to move this way because there's so much to show you. Right over here is Frank. Now, we're going to skip a little bit ahead in the process, but Frank has a really cool job because each football, of course, has to have the teams on it. How's it going, Frank?
Good. How you doing?
Good. So describe this process. What are you doing to the football?
I am putting the names of the Super Bowl
The teams this
year, yes.
Nice. So, of course, we have the Patriots and the Falcons. Can we see how this works?
Yes, sir, you can.
So is it burning it in there?
Yes, it stamps it. It puts a burn mark in it first, then it puts the black foil in.
All right, so let's see it. So he's going to go through, let it go in through the burn. And again, all morning we're showing you the entire process. And you can see right there, it burns it in, black little ink. And then once it comes out, look at that. New England Patriots and Atlanta Falcons. More's coming up on Good Day Columbus, including inflating these footballs. We'll see you soon.
This morning is no different for Cam because he's helping make footballs headed to Houston for the big Super Bowl game. Hey, Cam.
Hey, that's right, Sean. So coming up after the break, we're continuing to see how Super Bowl 51 footballs are being made. The next step that we're going to see is the sowing and the turning. So we'll see you in about 2.5 minutes.
Tom Brady and Matt Ryan will throw in the Super Bowl are made right here in Central Ohio.
And this morning, Cam is at the Wilson Factory up in Ada helping him out. So now, Cam, you're not letting the stress of making footballs actually deflate you, right?
Oh, you know what? I talked to Dan earlier. They don't get enough deflate jokes here already, so I'll make sure to tell him that one off camera. But this is really cool because we are in the presence of football royalty. You could call her the queen of football sewing. This is Cheryl. How are you doing, Cheryl?
I'm doing fine.
So you are very special because you are one of only 2 people in the world to do what?
I'm one of 2 people that sew all the game balls for the NFL.
Oh my gosh. And then when you started, how monumental was that? When you started, I should say, because there was no one like you that did it before, correct?
No, I was one of 2 women to sew the first lock stitch balls. It was all men.
Wow. And so at this step in the process, what are you doing as you sew?
Right now I'm putting together my 4 panels. This right here is my half section.
Okay. Very nice. So then once you do that, what's the next step?
Okay, after I do the halves, the roll pounds them, dies them out, and then I get them back, and I'll put it together into a full set.
Nice. Now, once you get the full, this is what it looks like right here. Then we move over here to what is called the turning. And with me is Jim. How's it going, Jim?
All right. How are you doing?
Good. This is the step in the process that takes a lot of muscle if you're in this point. So what are you essentially doing to the ball? Are you turning it inside out?
Yeah. They leave an opening in it, so you have to turn it through the opening that the cutters leave in it.
Wow. Now I'm going to step on this side because this next step is something that takes a lot of skill. What are you doing on this guy?
Okay, you put the end of the ball on the top of the bar and you break it down, begin to pull it through.
Oh my gosh. And you can see, can you show them your hands, Jim? You can see the leather on the hands. Can I try to pull this part out? Okay, so I'm gonna hand you this.
Okay.
So I just pull down here?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's very hard. We're going to toss it back to you guys. I don't think they can use this one in the game.
Might be a little skinny.
I don't think Cameron's going to get a job at the football factory.
Maybe not. He's not for lack of trying, though. Look at him go with
His
that.
face is red. Poor guy.
Cameron's making sure all the footballs are ready for the big game. What's going on now, Cam?
Hey, that's right, Courtney. So in about 3 minutes, we're going to show you the next step in the football making process for Super Bowl 51. As you can see, this is a little deflated. So we're going to tell you how they use a bladder to inflate these footballs. We'll see you in about 3 minutes.
Well, the Falcons and the Patriots, they can't play in the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks if they don't have a few dozen inflated footballs.
Those are necessary.
They are. They are key to the game. Cameron has helped lacing up the Super Bowl pigskins this morning in Ada. That is where they make the Super Bowl footballs. It's so cool. Hey, Cam.
Hey, that's right, Jessica. So we're talking pigskins and bladders this morning on Good Day Columbus. We're here with Donna, a seasoned veteran of football making, and I just love this lady right here. How are you doing, Donna?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
So show us this step in the process. You're putting the bladder on the inside. For a lot of people that don't know, this is what holds the air, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
What do you have to do? Because this is a work of art right here.
I've got to take this little tip,
Okay.
put it in this hole, and I put it in the vise, and I pull it through.
Let me see you do it. Because she does it so fast. I tried to do it, and it took me about 3 minutes. And she gets it in there. You can see she has the bandages just from working with so much leather. You already did it? I was trying to talk over to save you some time. Oh, that's awesome. So you put it on the inside of there, and then once the bladder's in, you inflate it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tom Brady anywhere? Make sure it's got enough air in it?
No.
You can't get enough Tom Brady jokes in here. I'm sorry, guys, for all the Patriots fans out there. He is a great quarterback nonetheless, but so you are inflating it right here, right?
Inflating it up, yeah.
So once you inflate it, what's the next step?
Then I go over here to lace it.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure it's got about 3 to 4 pounds of air in it because I want to pull the sides together.
Oh, okay.
In doing that, when I lace it, it will protect that bladder from whatever.
Very nice. Now, I do want to show the rest of the process because right this way, you can see Sal is working on some lacing, as is Bryce. How's it going, Bryce?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. 2 questions for you. Number 1, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Oh, Pats all day.
Pats, we just made a Tom Brady joke over there, so I'm sorry. Number 2, who do you listen to in your ears as you're working on these? Who's in your earbuds right
I
now?
listen to everybody.
Everybody?
Rock, country.
Anything. You like some Chesney?
Yeah.
Some Paisley?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Well, why don't you get back to work, man? We're going to see the next step of the process, making Super Bowl footballs and making sure they're inflated for the games, guys.
Okay.
Fun stuff, Cam. Thank you.
Well, this morning we sent Cameron up to Ada, Ohio, because, of course, Ada is the home of Ohio Northern University. But there's something else.
There is. It's also the home of the Wilson Football Factory, which is awesome. Cameron is getting the inside look of how these footballs are made that will be used in the Super Bowl.
Woo!
That's right, Courtney. You're looking at them right now. So we've shown you the whole process today of how these Wilson footballs are made, from the cutting to the inflating to the bladder. There's so many different parts to it, right, Pam?
Right.
But you are the buck stops here because you inspect these, correct?
Final inspection, yes.
What goes into a final inspection? So you get the big bended balls, and what do you have to do? What are you looking for?
We straighten up the laces on the ball, make sure they're nice and straight, make sure the stamping is nice.
So it looks pretty for the football players, right? Nice.
And make sure it has nice tack and nice pebble. Make sure the ends are on, nice and square, and then we'll weigh them. Excuse me.
Now, how much does it have to weigh?
Between 14 and 15 ounces.
So that's a winner.
Yeah.
Right there. And what about measurements?
And then we measure them. We like them to be 21 small circumference and 28 large.
Wow. So every single football that is made that's used in the game is inspected by Pam. That's you.
Well, I'm one of them.
One of them.
I have the other girls help me also, but yes.
Wow. How many years have you been working here, Pam?
I've been here 39 years.
39 years. Do you love it?
Yes.
Now, I have to ask you, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Well,
I should first say, who is your team?
The Browns.
So, okay, you're Browns. You know what? Shout out to all the Browns fans out there in Ohio. Come on. I think next year might be the season. But this is so exciting because this is a ball that can be used in the Super Bowl. How does that make you feel when you watch TV and you're like, you know what? That could have been the one I touched.
That's right. It just makes you feel amazing that you're part of the team.
You
somewhat.
You're a team member.
Yeah.
And now, have you ever gotten a ball in here that's like, I don't know, 16 ounces or 12 ounces, and you go back there to Donna, and you're like, Donna, what's going on? You didn't do these right.
Yeah, no, we never had that.
That's good. See, that's a testament to how great your workers are here.
Yes, they take pride in the work.
All right. So do you still have to check all these balls, or are all these balls good?
Those are all good. They're
These
ready.
are all good.
They're ready for her to decal, Donna to decal.
And just to remind you guys, each team gets 54 balls for practice and 54 balls for the game. So these are getting shipped to Houston this afternoon. And coming up next, you heard Pam mention it, we're going to head right over here and check out the team decals that are going to be placed on these football. How cool is that?
Cameron, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go for it.
Will you ask
Yes,
them,
question.
when they ship these balls, does it affect how much air pressure is in them? And someone on the other end then has to
Check
make
this
sure
out.
it's
Great
technical?
question, Pam.
Thank you very much.
When you guys ship these footballs, does it affect the pressure at all?
No.
Not at all.
No, it should say 13 pounds of air pressure.
Did they go in the sky, I'm assuming, to get to Houston, right?
Right.
It's not like someone carries them all the way there. No, pressure doesn't affect it in the air, guys.
Good to
Question
know.
answered.
Well, thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Welcome back to Good Day Columbus, everybody. We are seeing how the Super Bowl footballs are being made here at the Wilson factory. We're now with Donna putting some final touches, a little personalization, right, Donna?
That's right. This is the team logo. It goes on all the NFL game balls, and each team will play with their own ball that has the logo on it.
Look at that. So this ball potentially right here, Tom Brady will most likely use.
Yes, most likely. This is our Super Bowl game ball.
Wow. And how is it doing that? I see before it kind of made a burning of an imprint, but then the sticker, does it melt it onto the football?
Yeah, it burns it into the football. This will set it on there, and then the next one will burn it in.
Very nice. Look at that. How cool is it to know that you're making balls that are used in the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's pretty cool. We're pretty proud of our workmanship around here.
Yeah. Well, you have a great team, and one thing that's really cool, we're back with Dan, is you have a special set of footballs right here, right? What are these, Dan?
These are the K balls. In other words, the kicker balls.
Kicker balls.
These are used for punting, extra points, field goals, and that is the only plays they're used on, is the kicking or punting plays.
So a lot of people might not know, if they don't know all the details, these balls are specifically used for kickers.
Right. They'll have a K on them. The officials will take them out to the field. They're just brand new footballs.
And there's no difference. They're just brand new, correct? But the same as the other balls?
Yep, absolutely.
So a reminder of viewers, how many balls do each team get?
Each team gets 54 practice, 54 game, and then there'll also be these 12 K balls there at the game.
And these get shipped off to Houston today, right?
They're going today.
All right. I have to ask you one more question. Who do you think is going to win?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, there we go, Browns fans. More is coming up on Good Day Columbus after the break. We've had so much fun. We're also going to post some videos on gooddaycolumbus.com and social media. So we'll see you guys later.